Hey
Hey guys,
guys.
that's us again. And today we are going to discuss what has happened to TV shows. Because the whole summer, to be honest, I was waiting for new releases, and there are very few because usually summer is a dead season for TV shows and they get uploaded in September. And I was very disappointed with what I've seen.
So let's review 3 shows that we watched this September. Emily in Paris, The Perfect Couple, Nobody Wants This. Let's start with The Perfect Couple.
Yeah, probably the worst one out of these three.
For me, the worst one, yes. Why
Uh,
the worst one?
Why the worst? I think that Emily in Paris is not a good
Supposed to be
show,
serious, yeah.
but I didn't have any expectations. So I
Yeah,
already knew what's going to happen based on previous seasons. So my expectations were quite low. I knew it's going to be
same.
advertising, product placement,
Non-stop.
blah, blah, blah. But Perfect Couple, just because I like a lot Liv Schreiber,
Yes, same.
I thought it should be a really, really nice TV show because most of the time it stars in completely different
Yeah, genre of
genre.
movies, yeah, agree.
So, to start with, I need to be honest, I fell asleep watching almost every single episode. It usually takes me more than 5 minutes. With this show, it was straight away after 5 minutes. To start with, I just hated the beginning, how the show starts
The
with the
dance.
dance. I think it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense at all. When you get to know the characters, there's no way this would happen during the wedding ceremony. Also, I'm kind of tired of um, actors, models, and singers who are sons
Nepo
and
babies,
daughters,
yeah,
yes, of famous
daughters.
people. I think that the
Because
leading actress, the bride, wasn't an interesting character at all. The actress was just not a good actress. And then when you told me that she's the daughter of Bono, it made sense to
it
me
makes
why she
sense.
was casted.
For sure. So, in my opinion, so Yulia has a theory that the opening dance is TikTok influenced. Probably not. It was a trend on TikTok. It wasn't viral. No.
I don't think it was. It
Uh,
wasn't viral, but it just where did
this
what?
idea come from?
Yes, where
Probably,
did?
yes. Probably.
Because also we know that the whole cast was against of this dance, and they really, really wanted to convince producers to get rid of this idea. Okay, if you watch the show, you'll understand that most of the characters wouldn't dance happily in that openings. Like it just strange.
It's strange for me. First of all, dialogues were they didn't make any sense. It's like two people speaking, and then after their dialogue, I'm like, what was it about? I don't understand. It was just like no nonsense. It didn't make sense. Second of all, um, Nicole Kidman, to me, it was like her character from Big Little Lies, and I saw a very
But
cool,
also not only
interesting
Big
meme.
Little Lies, also this movie, new one with where she falls in love with Zac
Yeah,
Efron,
yeah,
and
and similar
also the
also
one Linus.
the one Linus, and also similar to the one that is filmed in Hong Kong. Also quite kind of similar.
Expats.
Expats
It's
and
always this gorgeous
rich lady that
married
is
usually to either very hot or even younger
younger
man.
man. She wears this like cashmere sweaters.
Good career.
Good career, and she's with a glass of wine, and she has this
But do you remember you
privileged
told me about
life.
this meme?
Yeah. I saw it into TikTok, and it was like, yeah, but she always has like similar roles, and I would love to see her in a complete. I would love to see her in a role when she's playing like not a beautiful
But can she actually
woman.
do it with after all the plastic surgeries?
I don't know, something completely different. Like I would love to see her totally different things. No, actually, there is a movie with her. I think it's called The Hours, and she looks completely different. It's a very old
Wait, but
one.
it's a very old one before all the plastic surgery.
But she looks they're completely different. But I would love to see her in a role, something like I think it's called The Monster with Charlize Theron, where she's like
But she
she's
wouldn't do
not
that.
beautiful. Like
She
I
wouldn't
would
do that.
love her to see there. Apart from that, I only loved the character of Elle Fanning. She was
Yeah.
weird, creepy, strange, but her character
Charismatic,
charismatic,
funny, even like, yeah.
kind of like you don't understand her. And spoiler alert, she was the one who actually murdered the girl.
But how about the rest of the characters?
The rest of the characters, I also liked the one who's actually dead, and that's it.
The one who dies.
The one
from,
who dies, yeah. I like how she's like
Okay, two
she's
brothers and the friend of the brother. Absolutely. I don't even remember
nothing.
who played them.
I
To be
don't
honest,
remember.
I don't remember their faces. They were like plain. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's not interesting. And even like I was watching the last episode and I was like, who cares? Like it's not even the plot line. It seems like they wanted it to be like Knives Out, but it didn't work out. So it's so like it's weak. I think scenario is really
Very
weak.
weak.
Next
Oh,
one.
Emily in Paris, since we
Emily in
mentioned
Paris,
it?
yeah. To me, Emily in Paris, to be honest, is better because I think that it's supposed to be like a parody. It's not a serious TV series, let's be honest. But what I don't like about the series is that it's like Sex and the City inspired in terms of the outfit. So they are supposed to like be fashionable, to dictate trends. But do they dictate trends? We've seen already 4 seasons. No,
No.
they don't.
I think they massively failed this.
Yeah, because they're dressed ridiculously. Like you look the way they're dressed, and you're like, but it's not stylish. It's not. I don't know. It's not good. It's just bad. Let's be honest. Like our outfits are just bad.
But the same with Emily in Paris. The dialogues are so boring.
Yeah, like I think they need to make it more like they need something like stronger, honestly.
Very predictable, very I don't
Same,
know.
same. Just a new guy, but same thing all over, all over. New guy, same thing. New
Also,
guy, same thing.
I'm extremely tired of all product placements. To me, Emily in Paris seems like just constant advertising. It's like everything that exists is already there. I don't know.
I think it had a lot of potential, but we don't see like in Sex and the City, very serious topics were raised. Their outfits were cool, so
But also
was
characters were
meaningful.
strong,
Characters were
very strong. Like all of
Here,
them had different personalities, and they were you could find similarities with every single character. There was a little bit of Samantha, a little bit of Carrie, a
Agree.
little of Charlotte, and here it's like I'm definitely not Mindy. I'm not
Emily. I don't
Camille,
understand.
no.
Like no, like weird. Just
Also, I don't root for them. I couldn't care less if she finds love.
you know why I didn't root for her? Because everything
I think
works
Emily
for
is
her
annoying.
like this.
I think Emily is
It's
annoying.
like a
She
new
also-
campaign. She's on her phone, and then she's like, she says, it doesn't matter what she says. Everyone is like.
Also, I think she's a hypocrite. Like, honestly, I really don't like her. I think she does whatever she wants and no one thinks that's a bad thing, and everyone's like, Emily, I love you. And to be honest, like, how many guys can be chasing her?
Yeah, I think you can't relate to that. So a lot of times you're like, what is it about? I think it has a lot of potential, but it needs to be really, really reconsidered. And the third,
Okay, so there is a squirrel chasing back and forth like for
I love squirrels.
9 minutes, and I'm surprised Eliana hasn't noticed, because usually she would stop everything
No.
and she would run after the squirrel to make a
Actually,
video.
so every morning I'm sitting here and I'm drinking coffee, and there are two squirrels always chasing each other. I always look at them because I love squirrels. I'm obsessed with squirrels. So, and they are just they honestly they make my day. And the third
TV show.
TV show that we are going to discuss is most recent one. Nobody wants this.
So to be honest, I think this is the best out of three. I waited
Yes.
for it. I was a bit disappointed because I think this TV show had even more potential. Trailer was funny, uh, adorable, everything. I think it has everything to be an extremely popular rom-com, and I know that the stats are really good.
Yeah, I know that the stats are really good. But this is what we've discussed. So they're praising this TV show because what they're saying is that, oh, women want to see more TV shows about healthy relationships. Blah, 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 blah. My point of view.
Okay, I just realized that people will think we are haters. Maybe we should say something really good, only good
At the
about
end, we
this
will-
show.
Okay, yeah, of course. We will.
Okay,
And
I forget
also-
about what we just said.
Yeah.
So
We are very
this TV
positive.
show is amazing. Amazing.
So negative. Okay.
No
let's,
negative, only positive.
Okay, so what for me, for example, I didn't like. First of all, I couldn't relate because everything works for her. Everything. It doesn't matter what she says. It doesn't matter how she behaves. He's always like, and I don't know. Is it like, where do you see this scenarios in real life? I don't see them. That's why it was weird. Then I didn't like how she treated her sister. I think their relationships very often were toxic. For me, definitely toxic. I also think that it's not in real life, the ending wouldn't happen. So I don't like when they show it in the TV series, in movies, because I watch it and I'm like, I'm such a loser. Like, never something like this would happen to me. And so basically at the end, he's like quitting his job and he's going to be a head rabbi. He's quitting this. He's going to ruin his relationships with his mom, but they're saying constantly that she's very important in his life. Whole family, friends, so his social circles. He's leaving everything for her, and they were dating for 2 months. Is it credible?
I think it's not credible, but to be honest, I knew that the ending is there is going to be a happy ending. But I was sure that she's going to leave her job because there is no way she could have that podcast having a husband being head rabbi. So I'm happy that they made different ending. But I want to say that what I really liked about this show was the fact that I knew about Erin and Sarah Foster from their podcast. I like their podcast a lot, so for me it was very interesting finding out about it's more Erin's personal life, how she found her husband, he's Jewish, and to find resemblances, because not everything in this TV show based on her real life story. So for me it was very interesting to uncover that. I think it's much better than the shows like Emily in Paris that have zero of truth to them. I still find it incredible, but to be honest, people want escapism.
Yeah.
They want something nice, easy, not to use their brain, just like happy endings, humor, and everything like that. People don't want anything deeper and more difficult, in my opinion.
Most people, yeah.
Especially if you're watching something like on Netflix, and I think all of these shows were on Netflix, right? Most of the TV shows now are about serial killers. And so,
which is a huge problem.
To be honest, if we're comparing that, all these three TV shows are amazing, because I'm really, really tired of people's obsession with murderers and drugs. Yeah.
But on a positive note, maybe not so positive, I want to say that I think 10 years ago, TV series were so much better. Example, Desperate Housewives. Strong characters of women 30, 40 plus. They have meaning to every single episode, because after every single episode, there was something like a lesson that was taught.
Also, they
It
changed
was
like perception of women in this
they changed
society.
perception of women in the society. They showed us that one woman could be horrible, at the same time she could be a wonderful person. And I don't know, I think it was so amazing to watch. Sex in the City, same. Same, women 30, 40
Yeah,
plus,
but for that
they
time, even the
raised
fact that the leading characters are four women
30
35
plus.
plus,
Yeah,
it's like
they
mind blowing.
raised really really
No
important
kid,
topics.
no families,
No families,
no
no kids.
kids,
Some of them even don't want kids, and they are vocal
and they
about
want to
this.
receive pleasure from sex.
Yes, and they want, first of all, like Samantha, for example. Samantha deserves to have her show on her own. Like, let's be honest, she's like, wow. Then Modern Family. Modern Family was funny, interesting characters. It had a meaning.
Okay, can I tell you on a bright note to finish this episode? A show that I think there's no meaning, but I find it hilarious, and I really, 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 really wait for season 3.
Which one?
White Lotus.
White Lotus. Yeah, White Lotus is
Give us
amazing.
White Lotus, please.
No, so to be very clear, we didn't like the shows in September. It's not like we don't like all of the shows. We didn't like the shows in September, but yeah, White Lotus definitely. White Lotus is amazing. I'm sure that season 3 is
But the
going to
same
be
with
even
Tanya. Tanya
Tanya.
deserves
Tanya,
to have a
please
show
come.
like only Tanya. Please,
Onya Tanya,
I really,
please.
really, really hope that somehow she'll survive. If you haven't watched season 2 and you don't know what has happened to Tanya, please do.
Please do.
I actually want to rewatch the show.
I want to rewatch the show just to watch Tanya. She's amazing. She's just like you know what I want? Like, please bring her back to White Lotus every single episode, every single season. We just want more Tanya. We just want her. Okay.
Or better, make a different show.
Just Tanya.
Tanya in Positano.
Yeah,
Tanya in Positano. Okay,
yeah.
I would watch this.
I would watch it. And also, there was amazing TV show that we watched with about World War II. We will find it and we will insert the name of the show.
With Liv Schreiber.
With Liv Schreiber. It was amazing. Please watch it. It's like, wow, meaningful, powerful. It's like, wow. It's honestly, it's probably one of the best shows for me. Maybe the best show for me in 2024, for sure. Yeah. So
thank you
guys,
so much for watching.
thanks
Please
for watching.
let us know what shows you liked from 2024 or what shows you didn't like. Please be respectful. It's only our opinion. We're trying to be as honest as possible. Yeah. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend.
And see you soon.